Humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Divine Master Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. If you all recall, on 19th of April, we had the first session of Divyanubhuti, the realization of the divine, Divyanubhuti. That's the series where Swami students would be expressing their experiences to connect with the divinity. But this program today, which we are having the inaugural session, is Prema Bandhanam. Prema Bandhanam is a beautiful story of love, the bond of love between Bhagwan and his devotees. Every devotee present here has some unique experience with Swami. Some told, some untold. But this is a platform where they can relive their experience with Swami and connect us to the theme from presence to omnipresence. Prema Bandhanam, bond of divine love. It's composed of two words, Prema, which is love, and Bandhanam, bond. It refers to the deep emotional or spiritual connection between individuals and Swami. And in the Satsang series, these devotees will share their experiences identifying the divinity in their journey from presence to omnipresence. I'm sure each one of us sitting here would have immense experiences, and this platform is going to offer opportunities in the coming days for all of them to share this platform and speak their heart out. Because every moment that we live in, that's because of Swami's presence. We only have to realize that divinity immanent by way of constant integrated awareness, where Swami keeps on giving adequate signals. We will commence this program with the lighting of the lamp for the inaugural episode of Prema Bandhanam. We request Vinay Mehrotra ji, Gupte uncle, Shri Shankar ji, Aditya and Rajkumar Gupta to please come here and light the lamp and offer this entire series at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. With much bated breath, we were waiting for this moment where our dearest district president, Shri Vinay Mehrotra, will offer at the lotus feet of Bhagwan the first satsang titled Prema Bandhanam, his divine bond of love with beloved Bhagwan. May I invite Vinay Mehrotra ji to please come offer flower at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. In the meantime, a small introduction. He doesn't need any introduction because he has led this entire Navi Mumbai district with aplomb, with wonderful new initiatives. He hails from Lucknow. He is a postgraduate from the batch of 1986 from IIT Roorkee, which I was also not aware, MBA Finance, and he was a professor in Bharatiya Vidyapith for 36 long years. He has had a very cherished career in the teaching, and after that, he has his own firm where he gives consultancy on HR. But he has been a devotee since 27 years. Just a number, because he must be tied to Bhagwan for ages, for generations to generations, because if he has donned this coveted position as district president and is later to go further forward in the organization, it is only because of his divine connection with Swami. Let's hear Shri Vinay Mehrotra ji about his bond of love, Prema Bandhanam with Swami. Jai Sairam. Give him a big hand, please.
Sairam. Sairam to all of you. My humble pranams to the lotus feet of Swami, and my pranams to one and all present here. We are blessed to have a Satsang series, Prema Bandhanam. So this is not just providing a platform, it's not merely providing a platform to the devotees who can share their experiences with Bhagwan. It is a divine opportunity to relive His love, His guidance, and His unseen hand that protects all of us and transforming our lives. I start with an incident, an episode. This is near to the Second World War. The time frame of the World War was 1939 to 1945. When there was a minister in England, there was the British rule in India, and this minister was looking some fast industrialization in India. So he's looking for some youth from India who can be trained and we can provide a technical workforce. So he picked a few young boys and taken to the London, and they all are set in the different factories for the training. Among these boys, there was a boy from Assam. He was Gogoi. His surname was Gogoi, but we call it Gogoi. He was the poor chap, though stipend was given to them, but this was not sufficient to live in a proper space. So he was staying in an attic, means on the top floor of the roof there was some storage below the rafters. So he was making his own arrangement of staying over there and cooking his food because he was a vegetarian over there. He was doing all those trainings in the night, in the morning, and in the night he was doing all his homework and the assignments which was given there. After a few days, the World War started, and Germany started attack over London. And that bombing program was called as the London Blitz. London Blitz means the German planes are coming and bombing the England and London, that area. So arrangement was like that, there was a siren that starts when the plane comes, and when it goes, the siren again. So that time all the people have to come to underground shelter home from their houses. They bomb and go. This boy, every time he was having a problem of doing all those assignments. Because of that, the bombing was done in the evening and he was coming down every time to the underground shelter. He decided one day he will not go. Let us be here only. Silently, when siren started, he just switched off the lights, pulled the rug, and just kept silence here. After some time, he heard about the sound of the heavy boot, like the soldiers were a soldier is coming up. Soldier came up and he knocked the door. He said, I am an air raid warden, a police. I know you are there. Come out immediately. This boy was frightened. He said, don't change, come as it is, hurry up. He came out, he was moving down, and the air raid warden was behind that to ensure that he should not go back again. He went to the shelter room, underground shelter, and this air raid warden was outside the shelter home. After a few minutes, a bomb is dropped at the same place where he was there. And the complete home was devastated. It becomes a heap of dust. When the siren stopped, he came out. He has seen that everything is finished. He thanks God. And he was very sorry about that person. He felt that the air raid warden would have died in this bombing. He was very sorry for that. Years later, his training was completed. He came back to India. He joined one job. He was not comfortable with it, so he left it. He joined freedom movement with Mahatma Gandhi ji. After that, he got freedom in 1947. Then he joined a cooperative. In a cooperative sector, he joined a job because he was trained for that. He worked there whole life. He retired from there as an officer, and he settled in Assam. After a few years, after his retirement, once he came to Bombay for his own work, and he heard that Sathya Sai Baba has come to Bombay. See the thought process, how the thought process, Bhagwan start the thought process. He was not a devotee, he was not heard about him, he just came to know about, and he thought of, let us have a darshan. He went to Dharamkshetra. He sat on the last row, he was there. Swami gave darshan. Suddenly, one Seva dal came running to him, and he said, Baba has called you in the front row. This boy Gogi was just astonished. He said, he doesn't know Baba at all, how he knows me. Anyhow, he went back, he went to the front row, he sat, Swami came, Swami looked in his eyes, stood in front of him, and said, I saved your life. You go and stay in a Prashanti Nilayam now. He was just stunned. He said, how you saved my life? Baba said, do you remember the air raid warden? Well, yes, I know the entire episode. It has happened, he saved my life, but I am very sorry that he lost his life in that bombing. Swami Bole, no. I was the air raid warden. I was that air raid warden. I saved your life. He stayed in the Prashanti Nilayam for a long time. Finally, he emerged there only, in the feet. So, see, around 35 years he worked. What is to understand from the entire episode is, Swami knows that after 35 years he is going to stay in the Prashanti Nilayam. He gone, he saved his life. At that time, Swami was quite young, must be around 13-14 years old. In the physical age I am talking about. So everything is destined. Who will come at what age to Bhagwan's fold? It is decided by Bhagwan. Everything is completely destined. I share another incident, quite parallel. Again, there was a young Indian boy, 22 years old. He was doing his master's. So his college, university, whatever it is, it was quite far from his hometown. So he was traveling after a winter break. He was traveling in the train. This happened around 1 o'clock in the midnight. He was on the upper berth of the compartment. Suddenly he felt nausea. He immediately came down. He couldn't see, when he couldn't thought that there is a wash basin near the door of the compartment, he unbolted the door, hold both the bars of the support bars near the staircase. He bowed down and he started vomiting from the running train. The train was not moving very fast, it was slow, but it is moving train. Suddenly he felt a giddiness and he fell down from the train, from the running train. That was a dense forest, chilling winter, midnight, and completely dark. Only moonlight was there. Around 1 o'clock, he fell down from the train. Around 20-25 minutes, he was fainted. He fell near the tracks. Finally, he woke up. He was in semi-consciousness. He was not fully aware. He was not even remember what has happened. He thought that he was in the train, how he has come here. He forgot all those things. He was not able to recall the incident. Then he saw both sides, and he felt that there are some fewer red lights are there on one side. So he decided to move in this direction. He was barefoot, so he cannot walk on the ballast near the track. So he started walking on the sleepers between the track. That time it was a wooden sleeper, not a concrete one. So he was walking on the track. Few minutes later, there was a train on the track coming from behind, full floodlight, rigorously ringing. And this boy was in semi-consciousness, not able to decide what to do. He understood. He said, now train is coming, what to do? But he was not able to decide whether he should jump from the track to save himself, because he was not in fully consciousness. Dense forest, midnight, chilling winter. Suddenly, he felt a pressure of 2 hands on his back, and he was pushed forcibly from the track, off the track. He fell down, he rolled, he held one stone nearby. The moment he touched the stone, hold it, the train passes through that point. Slowly he moved, he reached over there. That's another story. After 15 years, this boy was not aware of Swami. After 15 years, when century was being changed, it was December 1999. He thought of doing something different because it is once in a lifetime. That time, he was aware of the Baba, but he did not have the darshan. So he thought, okay, what should we do? He was not able to decide. Around 16th, 17th December, he felt that Baba is standing in front of him and calling him. He thought it is a hallucination, must be. He ignored 1 or 2 days, but it's constantly happening with him. So he finally decided to have a darshan. He booked the train ticket. He reached there on 29th of December. That time, people used to sit near the Ganesh gate, you all know very well, in the darshan line, and the token lines were there. This boy was sitting in one line at 4 o'clock. Swami used to come at 7 o'clock in the morning for darshan. His line got a token number 1. He entered into the Kulwant hall and he sat. 7 o'clock, with the instrumental sound of a bhajan, Swami came from Purna Chandra residence. He has given darshan. He came after darshan almost over. He came and stood in front of that boy. The boy touched the feet in the very first darshan. He got a path namaskar, now we can say. And Swami did not say like a gogoi that I was the air-red warden, so I was your savior. Swami didn't say anything, and darshan was over, bhajans was over. After that, there was an ice cream parlor just opposite to the residence and a shopping complex hall. So all devotees moved over there. This boy, see how Bhagwan controlled the thought process. This boy not gone anywhere. He directly gone to a bookstall. He checked few books and he selected one book and he purchased that book. You know what was which was the book? It was Satya Sai Baba, The God in Action, written by Professor N. Kasturi. And the Gogoi incident was penned by N. Kasturi in that book. The Gogoi incident was penned in that book, and he purchased that book only. He started reading in the evening. Once he crossed to that incident of Gogoi, he was just stunned. Then thought process started. The biggest puzzle, the mysterious puzzle of his life was solved. So he could understand that 15 years back, in the dense forest, on the track, who pushed him? He was none other than Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Today this young boy has grown up to a senior citizen and standing in front of you, talking to you. So everything is destined. When you are going to enter in Swami's fold, Swami knows everything. Swami has a mission. We all have a part in that. So no one is late, no one is early. All are at time. So teachings. So the boy understood the omnipresence of God at that time only. Now myself. How Bhagwan saved the life. Bhagwan knows he is going to come after 15 years in my fold. And we have a lot of work for him. He will do. And when you go to the Seva, Prashanti Seva, we meet so many people and so many experiences we come to know. In 2001, I was in charge of that security office where Nandaji was there, Pradhanji was there, and Janki Raman was there. There are 3 security officers. Now all 3 are no more. Nandaji shared one incident, or Indu Bhai, we lovingly call him Indu Bhai, he is Indu Lal Shah. He used to close his collar button always when he was in Puttaparthi. One day Swami asked him, this was narrated by Nandaji to me. One day Swami asked, Indu, ये बटन क्यों बंद करता है? Indu Bhai said, Swami, it's sort of a respect. Then what Bhagwan replied, फिर बॉम्बे में क्यों नहीं करता है? What does it mean? Swami not only told Indu Bhai, it is message for all of us who know this. Why don't you feel my presence in Bombay? Bhagwan is omnipresent. Bhagwan wants to give this message to all of us. There's a lot of learnings. It is an indirect experience when you learn from others' experiences, when you learn from your own experiences, but learning is continuous process, and that makes a transformation. The only thing, we have to apply it in our life, and we have to follow it. One more instance I share. Dr. Safaya, he was in charge of super specialty hospital. Anything small, even a small decision is to be taken, is to be conveyed to Bhagwan in the interview room. Every day, Dr. Safaya used to meet Bhagwan and to tell about the day-to-day activities. One day, Dr. Safaya told Bhagwan, Swami, we have purchased 1,500 bed sheets. Swami scolded him badly inside. We came to know all these episodes through someone. When you are in Prashanti Seva, you get all this exposure. Swami scolded him badly. And then Swami never get angry. We all know very well. Swami pretend to be angry, but Swami never gets angry. Swami want to give him a lesson. Swami says, this is devotees' hard-earned money given to Swami. Did you check the inventory? The bed sheets was already lying in the inventory. It was not checked and order was processed. So Swami told something to Dr. Safaya, but lesson for us. All devotees who are giving the donations in the name of Bhagwan, it is Bhagwan's money and we are the custodians. We cannot lavishly spend all those things. Every hard-earned money, every single rupee is a hard-earned money of the devotee. It is given to Swami. We have to take care of everything, that a single rupee should not be wasted. This is what the lesson we got from there. So these are the things we learned from all those experiences. It's not mere a story. There is always a learning behind it, and that we have to understand. I share another incident where Bhagwan saved my life. On 6th of May 2002, Bhagwan blessed me with a new car. That is the Ishwarama day. Immediately after 19 days, that is on 25th of May, when I was coming out of my college campus, there are 2 colleagues who were also sitting inside the car, and the car just came out of the culvert and approaching to the T Road junction. It was just 15 to 20 kilometers was the speed of the car, a high-speed SUV came and hit my car tangentially. The impact was so severe that the bumper flew nearly 30 meters away. Miraculously, our two colleagues and myself has suffered not a single scratch. So, car was badly damaged. The front part was almost damaged. Then, completing all the formalities, I put it in the service center. Then at night, I was rethinking about the whole incident, and then I thought, कि just had the car moved just a meter away, and the driver would have stuck me on that high-speed SUV stuck me on driver's door. So I would have collapsed on the spot. Bhagwan intervened. It was just, we calculated the timing with the speed distance formula. It was hardly a quarter of a second, and Bhagwan just moved this and saved my life. My visit of the Puttaparthi visit was already scheduled after a week. There was a long story behind it. I am not covering everything. So I went there, Puttaparthi. I have written a letter. So obliged to Bhagwan, to Swami, you saved my life. Swami came from Vrindavan. Swami used to stay there in the month of May and came in the first week of June, because all students resume college schools at 1st of June at Puttaparthi. So Swami came, 7 or 8 of June, Swami came. I was there sitting with the letter. First day, Swami didn't look at me. No issues. Next day again, I was sitting, I was praying, Swami, you saved my life. Thank you so much. So obliged to you. Swami moved ahead, and then he turned back. He turned back and he picked up that letter. And he assured that, yes, I saved you there. So that was another incident. So now, twice the Swami saved the life. The life is dedicated to Swami now. Swami's work, everything. Swami's way of teachings are entirely different. In around 2001, 2002, I have seen the first time I have seen that planetarium show in Puttaparthi. You all have seen that show in planetarium. It was about how Creator created the creation. It started with God willed that I want to love myself, I want separate myself to love myself. Started with Eko Bahushyami, I am one, let I be many. Why become many? Because I just want to love myself. I was not understood about that. What is the meaning of it? I have separated myself to love myself. Slowly, I listened to all discourses. I attended almost all programs there. And I understood, Bhagwan says so many times, everything is divine. You and me are one. So many things, Swami says. You all are the spark of God. Love all, serve all. But still, this was unsolved, this question. Then Swami given the definition of love. Love is my form. Okay, everything is okay. But what about the answer of that question? Slowly, we understood that same energy, it's energy principle, and same energy is latent in everything, whether it is a living or a non-living. So when energy is God, so everything is God. Even this is divine. This is made of atoms. Energy is latent in it, so it is divine. That's okay. So now I understand. When Swami says love, Swami talk about love. He says selfless love. There should be no expectation with the other thing. So, okay. 2.5 years back, all of a sudden, me and my son both are pet lovers, but nobody want to have this responsibility to have a pet at home. 2.5 years back, on his birthday, his friends brought a small kitten. It's a Persian orange cat. They brought it as a gift. 12 o'clock, midnight, they are standing, holding with all stuff, and the kitten. Now what to do? It's not a non-living thing that you can say no. Then he started discussing what to do. And I go, see, both of you are not interested in bringing it home, at home, and he has come. That means Swami willed it. It's Swami's will. Let us have it at home. Now, he grown up now. I have so much attachment, it's become a family member. But what I understood, me and my cat both have the same divine energy. I have no expectation from him. So love is selfless love. Though I could understood what is the meaning of that actually, when Bhagavan said, I want to love myself, I want to separate myself to love myself. So that way, Bhagavan teaches. The many instances happen where you get the learning from the different experiences from the other people, from your own, but this should go on, and that makes a transformation in you. Bhagavan says, I want a transformation. I do not want anything from you. If you are changed, that is the best gift to me. And transformation can only be attained with the grace of Bhagavan and following the teachings of Bhagavan. So on concluding note, I can say that every experience which is shared here is a reminder that Bhagavan is not confined to a form or a place or time. He is beyond time and space. Our theme is presence to omnipresence the whole year. And Bhagavan, in all those experiences, we can see that it only shows the omnipresence of Bhagavan. So we should always believe and trust Bhagavan is omnipresence, omnipotent, and omniscient. I am thankful to Bhagavan for giving this opportunity to share their experiences in front of you. Thank you all. Jai Sairam.
Sairam. Thank you, Swami. It's really hair-raising that our dear Vinay Mehrotra ji has been given the second lease of life by Swami to be amongst us, to be able to share and relive these wonderful moments and to lead us to follow his teachings. Give him a big hand, please. We are extremely happy and delighted that you have spoken your hearts out. So wonderful. That's really Prema Bandhanam. The whole objective of this this Satsang series, Prema Bandhanam, is that we feel that something, our experiences is so private to us and we should confine it to our hearts. But let me tell you one thing. The moment one relives such kind of experiences, really get charged, absolutely charged. So it's a very sincere request to all devotees, because each one of you have tremendous experiences like this, and all of you will also get this opportunity to share this experience, because this is such a kind of platform. And Swami is present every time, all the time to be there. We just have to pick up those signals. We have to be in that state of constant integrated awareness. Thank you so much. Today's Aarti will be performed by Vinay Mehrotra ji, Venkat, Jayaprakash ji and Rajkumar. And on the ladies' side, Chavi Tandon ji, Sai Priya, Sister Sai Priya, Dr. Aishwarya and Ahana. Yeah.
Shri Narayana Purushottama Guru Tu Siddha Buddha Tu Skanda Vinaya Savida Pavakatu Savida Pavakatu Brahma Chatu Yava Shakti Tu Eshu Pita Prabhu Tu Ram Krishna tu Rahi Matao tu Rahi Matao tu Vasudeva Govishwarupa tu Nidananda Hari tu Advitiya tu Akala Nirvaya Atmalinga Shiva tu Atmalinga Shiva tu Atmalinga Shiva tu Asato ma sargamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Shanti 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 Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Sathya Sai Hare Bhaktajana Samrakshata Bhaktajana Samrakshata Pati Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadish Hare Radha Radha Sarva Pranavati Swami Sarva Pranapati Ashrita Kalpaladika Ashrita Kalpaladika Ayadadava Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Guru Deva Mariyandayunivi Swami Mariyandayunivi Nata Brahma Jagannatha Nata Brahma Jagannatha Nagenda Shayana Om Jai Jagadish Hare Omkara Rupa Uday Shiva Sai Mahadeva Satya गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थमिष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदायनं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थमिष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं निरमाश्रयामि परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थमिष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं निरमाश्रयामि लीला विभूतिं निरमाश्रयामि साई विभूतिं निरमाश्रयामि ओम ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महवे ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैरतेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्मधर्मसमाधिनः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् ॐ